What's going on, guys? What's going on? I'm Jay the Black. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I'm going to have a discussion with y'all, and we're going to react to a news story about a black female mayor who's been labeled the city girl mayor in a small town by the name of Dolton. Her name is Tiffany Henyard. Okay, she is a black female. I think she's one of the first black female mayors of that city, youngest. She's a Democrat, of course. And there's a lot of issues that's been going on with her ever since she was sworn in. Not only do people they've been trying to recall her since last year, she is spending money a certain way, and it's really bothering people in that city. This is why you don't vote for somebody just because they're black and female. This is the result of it. I have warned y'all about black liberals. I really have. Liberals in general, but especially black liberal women, because they do not care about doing things the right way. And the fact that people are willing to vote for these people and put these people in a position of power just shows y'all why the black community is cooked and has been cooked for quite some time, because this is the type of leadership that we've had. Y'all have been putting these women in positions of power that they don't deserve. And when they do certain things, now all of a sudden people are shocked. Well, she did something else that really bothered a lot of people. She hired on a 46-year-old man by the name of Lavelle Redmond. That's Lavelle there. This guy is a registered offender. He spent over 20 years in prison. And instead of keeping this guy as far away from the citizens' homes as possible, where there could be young girls there, she decides to bring this guy on and say, you know what, people deserve second chances, even though he's a registered offender and spent a lot of time in prison. That doesn't matter to Tiffany. And I would not doubt at all that they have something going on. Y'all can say, no, I don't think so, all you want to. But women like Tiffany, from what I have been researching, they like dudes like this, okay? When they talk all that female empowerment, when they talk about how they want to help women stay away from toxic men and toxic relationships, here you are hiring a registered offender. This ain't a guy that went to prison for like some white collar crime, right? Some financial crime, right? Or, maybe he did harm to another guy. Let's say, what I'm saying? Severely injured another guy, or maybe took another guy's life. I mean, that's bad. But this guy had involvement in a group, a group that took advantage of young girls, right? And instead of her saying, people say, people deserve second chances, whatever. Okay. I mean, I agree, but some things are just unforgivable. Some things are just unforgivable. You don't just forget that behavior. And the fact that she, as a woman, is ready to put him in a position, to work with the city, it just shows you what type of person she is. On top of all the expenses. This is why I tell y'all every time, the black community has been destroyed because of the people that we have in positions of power. See, women like this, they're probably used to taking care of men. They're used to having say-so in relationships. They seek out managerial supervisor positions because they seek power, right? And when you give them power, they will abuse it. Not to say that men don't, but from the stories that I've heard about female mayors, there's a female mayor in Louisiana, right? Screwing up. You give these women, especially mayors, we're not talking about governors, senators, congressmen. We're talking about a local mayor that was who was sworn in, 2021? I know some of y'all are regretting it, maybe not. Some people should not have any type of power or say so. They don't know what they're doing. Why did y'all put this woman as your mayor? Dolton is a dumb city for putting, not all of you, but the people who voted for her. Y'all are idiots. You're voting for her what? Because she's black and female? Is that the only qualifier? And you wonder why the black community continues to be destroyed? Is because you don't know what leadership is. And you put these people in leadership positions who fail. Tiffany is a failure. And we're going to get into why she's a failure.
WGN investigates a small south suburb with big bills and leaders with expensive taste. Last night, we showed you how some residents and elected officials claim the local mayor retaliates against people who don't support her.
Well, tonight we look at a spending spree that's also causing questions and concern. Again, investigative reporter Ben Bradley.
40 minutes south of Chicago, you'll find Dolton, Illinois. The median income is $24,000 a year. And yet the mayor collects more than 10 times that amount from various elected positions. And as we found, a paycheck isn't the only perk.
In South suburban Dolton, the economic challenges run deep.
We still have areas that need trees cut, streets paved, alleys paved, sidewalks fixed. It's a lot of that going on.
And a lot that's being spent, not on critical repairs, but on travel, meals, and more by many top village officials.
It's an issue. It's been an issue for some time.
We just look up and we're paying for stuff. And it just makes no sense. She's just doing what she wants to do.
None of them do the things that we do here. We the only ones making sure y'all streets get paid, find ways to fix what is broken.
She is Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
But then they running y'all, tell y'all this little fictitious story.
Would you like to just do an interview with me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, let's go. I mean,
In addition to leaving Dolton,
y'all see what I mean, man? What this is? I mean, the joke's right itself. I mean, these are the type of heifers who are rampant, not only in the melanated community, but these are the heifers that they are putting in positions of power, just belligerent, ignorant, right? Selfish. That woman does not care about the people of that city. Based off of what y'all just heard those other two black women say. This is why certain people shouldn't have power. Why does she get voted into being mayor? Oh yeah, she's black and female.
she also serves as supervisor of Thornton Township.
You make almost $300,000 between your two elected positions.
I do not. I don't know. You got that?
There she go lying. How would he have that number if that's not true? You know that's true. Y'all think she's taking a small mayoral salary? This woman is putting money in her pockets. I have no doubt in a couple of years she gets indicted. The feds are watching her. A lot of you heifers think you can do things and get away with it. The feds are always watching you. And trust me, just because you're a Democrat, Tiffany, does not mean that the feds ain't watching you. They're watching you. They really are.
That number from?
We got it from her own village and township records.
Lying.
These are tax dollars.
Lying. Is she up? They straight up lying. They got the receipts, which I'll tell y'all, this woman's gonna end up indicted in a couple of years. She's straight up lying. Who you think is paying for that weave? The city.
Money being spent on village credit cards. WGN Investigates obtained copies of statements that reveal village officials have spent more than $24,000 at restaurants in just 1 year, including this Midlothian barbecue joint and a South Holland sub shop.
I've seen the same thing and more. You name it, they've done it.
Other questionable expenses include the streaming service Hulu, flights to Texas, Alabama, and Missouri, and hotel rooms in nearby suburbs, including Madison and Elk Grove Village, plus thousands of dollars spent at a hotel rooms. Downstate.
Wait a minute, who is those hotel rooms for? Yo, Tiffany, what's with the hotel expenses in the same area as the city?
Pontiac.
My take is this: if they are going to something that's going to benefit the village, that's fine. But from my standpoint of view, these things don't benefit the village at all.
And then there are the trips to Las Vegas. Mayor Henyard and
Yo, heifers love Las Vegas. Heifers love Las Vegas and they love Miami.
other top officials traveled to Sin City in May to attend a shopping center conference. It's unclear if it helped Dolton land any deals.
Don't have a clue. We're all in the dark. Not only are the residents in the dark, but the trustees are also in the dark as well.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do.
Yo, she got scammer energy. Look at them eyes, man. Yo, when you look at her, she looks like she will scam, she will lie, she will steal. She has that look about her. You just can't shake it, you know?
Not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas?
Yeah.
What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
Look at this, man.
It's not.
This is a mayor of a city, y'all. Family. I don't know why the subtitle's on here. This is a mayor of a city. This is a mayor. This woman probably has the qualifications to be a manager at Target. She should not be the mayor of anybody's city under no circumstances. Sitting here, like, you're the mayor, you're the spokesperson for your city. The mayor is the spokesperson for the city. And here you are evading questions. I'm telling you right now, Tiffany, if you think you're gonna get away with this and you're gonna continue to steal from the city, you're gonna have an indictment waiting on you in the next coming years, because we've seen this story played out numerous times.
I paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
Actually, yes. The credit
Look at
card
the
records do
smugness.
shed some
Look at the smugness on this heifer, man.
light on tax dollars spent at several restaurants near the Strip, including Cafe Hollywood and Hot and Juicy Crawfish.
All right. Any other
Yeah, that's a Negro would definitely eat there. A Negro will definitely look at the smugness, the arrogance of her, man. The arrogance.
questions?
So you're not going to answer how taxpayer dollars are being spent? That seems odd.
I just answered it. What do you mean? I just answered your questions.
You said you wouldn't answer about Las Vegas.
You asked me a question and I responded. So any other questions you may have?
They may have signed up for a conference, but they never bring anything back. So we have no idea why they go to these trips.
Remember, we mentioned Henyard was.
They go on those trips because it's a vacation. That's why they go. And if they were real leaders, they'd actually bring business to the city, but they're not real leaders.
Also supervisor at Thornton Township. WGN Investigates obtained copies of that agency's credit card statements as well. They show township taxpayers also spent money on the Vegas trip on everything from steak dinners to hotels, and $3,741 just on Henyard's round-trip flight.
But I shouldn't have to sit up here and break all this down.
When trustees refused to pay a big block of bills this week, the mayor accused them of putting vital city services in jeopardy.
We need receipts to understand what's going on.
We couldn't help but notice the red hat perched in front of Mayor Henyard throughout the meeting. It's from the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, which, by the way, was apparently a stop on the Vegas trip. $303 billed to Thornton Township.
Now, unless she's not very intelligent, or she's doing that because she wants to mock those people, I'm telling y'all, these women want money and they want power, and they don't care what they have to do to get it. They do not care about anybody but themselves. This woman is so smug, and shout out to the trustees of that city for not, letting this go and fighting her tooth and nail. They need to, because she's probably not used to people standing up to her. So shout out to those folks, shout out to those melanated people and those other people as well, the reporter as well, for holding this woman accountable. Continue to hold her accountable.
Taxpayers.
We just feel lost, and we just want the powers that be to step in and say, hey, something's got to give.
Is there anybody else? I just want to be clear. Anybody else after that? Is that it? That's it?
We sought specifics from Dolton and Thornton Town.
Yo, they claim that, you know, black men make these women look bad. These women make themselves look bad. They make themselves look bad. This is a horrible representation of leadership. It's a horrible representation of melanated women, and that is why that woman should only have one term. I would be very surprised, especially when you're hearing other black women speak out against her, that she's continuing as mayor. But I could see a situation where she realizes that she's gonna get caught and she just leaves, right?
I
think that's about it for that. Also, this is a video here of a car show organizer who says that she shut his event down in part for revenge.
So crazy when I arrived here Friday and saw the blocks.
A South Suburban car show is canceled after the entrance is barricaded with giant concrete blocks.
Now the sponsor of that show and the Park District are calling it an act of revenge by the mayor in Dolton, Tiffany Henyard.
Dane Placco reports the Park District is now considering a lawsuit against the mayor.
Always a good time for everybody that comes out. Fun, exciting, good for the community.
For the past 8 years, Darren Bosley has organized an annual car show here in the parking lot of Needles Park in Dolton. But after paying $1,000 to the Park District for this year's permit, Bosley got an unexpected call last Wednesday from Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard's top assistant,
saying that the show would be shut down, but if I move my event to her location on Greenwood, that I would be fine.
Did you take that as a threat?
Yes, I took that as bullying.
Sure enough, when Bosley showed up at the park Saturday morning, he found that giant concrete barricades had been placed at the entrance, and Dolton police were threatening to tow any cars that parked there.
We talking about two different governments. We're talking about the park government versus the village government.
Dolton Park District President Cleo Jones says Mayor Henyard has no legal authority over Park District property and believes she didn't want the competition to hurt attendance at her own event, a house music festival a few blocks away.
Do y'all see that? I wanted y'all to see that. I'm probably not gonna play the whole video because I don't want this video to get too long. This is the type of heifer we are dealing with, people. I wanted y'all to see that and understand the type of person that you are dealing with. This is a selfish, greedy woman who's able to use the police force to basically bully her own citizens. And some of those people probably voted for her. This is who we are dealing with. And this person needs to be exposed. More people need to speak out about it. That's why I'm doing the video. We might end up doing a part 2 to this. I might even go live to speak on this heifer. So make sure y'all like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.